Ladies and gentlemen, football fanatics all throughout Queensland, welcome to the electrifying culmination of the McDonald's Football Queensland Premier League Women's season here at Suncorp. It's the grand final showdown we've all been waiting for as the mighty Brisbane City go head to head with the resilient Southwest Queensland Thunder at the iconic stadium of Suncorp. I'm your host for this thrilling encounter, Alan Kroll, and I'm joined alongside me by Adam Cattell. Adam, how excited are you for this one?
Yeah, very, Al. Yeah, thanks. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, just coming off the back of that last game, Al, with the men's final, with a really close encounter. Obviously, we've got one side today, Brisbane City, will be starting as red-hot favourites. But, you know, let's see what the Thunder can come up with today.
Yeah, you're exactly right to point out Brisbane City, a team that has been nothing short of sensational this season. They have been a true force to be reckoned with. They have set this league on fire, amassing a jaw-dropping 21 wins out of 21 matches. They've found the back of net a staggering 144 times, showcasing their attacking prowess, while the defence has been like a fortress, only conceding 19 throughout that league campaign. A team that has left no doubt that they'll dominate from start to finish.
I think most people know by now that we're a team that like to keep the ball, keep possession and control the game, and you know, we're hoping that the pitch will be an advantage for that for us on the weekend. You know, when you're playing in big games, you know, sometimes emotions can run high and there's a little bit of nerves involved, and at times there can be, you know, frustration on the pitch. So it's not just about the talent that you have on the pitch, it's also knowing that the players around you are there to support you and, you know, get through it. Generally, at the end of the game, the team holding up the trophy is the team that turns up on the day. It's not always the most consistent team of the season. We'll solely be focusing on the game ahead and winning the final, and we won't be looking too much on previous results.
It's been amazing, honestly. I think even just, you know, seeing the Toowoomba sort of community get around it and follow the girls a lot more, the whole season sort of just felt like more than football and more than each sort of individual game. It's been a lot more like getting the community involved and, you know, bringing young girls in, and yeah, it's been unbelievable, honestly. It's been such an exciting season. I'm so proud to be a part of it. The first session, you know, we had a chat of our goals and sort of what we expected, and we spoke about how we've never really had expectations coming from Toowoomba. It's always been, you know, the expectation of a loss each week, and sort of the first session I came in and said, that's not it from here on out. We're sick of being the underdogs, and that's not going to be us anymore. And, you know, nothing less than a win is sort of good enough from here on out, and I think it's really shown this year. This is a reward for all of our hard work. Like, we go out fighting, we go out swinging, that's sort of all you can do, and no matter what, we've made history. So I think, you know, it's a win-win for us essentially. Like, no matter what happened, the whole town's proud, and I'm proud of the girls, and yeah, it's gonna be an awesome game, that's for sure.
Well, we talked a lot about Brisbane City, but Southwest Queensland Thunder, they are the underdogs who fought valiantly to secure their place in the grand final, finishing second in the league. They have won a respectful 14, lost 5 and battled to 2 draws. They ended with 44 points. The attack has been very potent themselves, scoring 56 goals and conceding 33. They have really got a chance here, a shot at glory, and you might feel that this is a chance for them, and they are most certainly not here to just make up the numbers, Adam.
Absolutely not, and look, it's going to be interesting to see their approach this afternoon, Alan, whether they're going to try and sit back or whether they're going to have a go early doors. I'll be fascinated to see what they do.
Most certainly it is indeed, as Southwest Queensland Thunder have it all to do. They unfortunately haven't been able to challenge Brisbane City throughout the league campaign, but no one really has. An 8-2 defeat to them. Will they coming off the worst there, Adam? Can they pull it together here at Suncorp Stadium? And there has been a lot of talk about this possibly being a leveller, being at Suncorp.
Yeah, look, it's going to be interesting to see. I think they play the game, not the occasion. And that could definitely be prevalent today. So, but Brisbane City, I think they do have a little bit of prior experience of playing here. I think they took part in a little exhibition game just prior to the Women's World Cup, so that might stand in their favour today.
Well, Southwest Queensland Thunder, Abby Lloyd has been a beacon of hope with 28 goals, which is a remarkable achievement. She actually starts on the bench nursing a niggling injury and is replaced by her sister and captain Mel Lloyd, who will start up top. Usual starting centre back Ebony Kidd is unfortunately missing as well due to being overseas for her brother's wedding, but Doro has been the creative spark, igniting their attacks and engineering opportunities. She'll be key for Southwest Queensland Thunder. But when it comes to individual brilliance, the goal scoring charts are firmly dominated by Brisbane City. Stephanie Latham leading the way with astonishing 52 goals. She starts, but football is not just about goals, and for them there's Lani Fryer, who has been a magician with the most assists this season and really plays a part in everything good that Brisbane City does. Oh yep, recent encounters will say something, as Southwest Queensland Thunder did lose that 5-2 defeat at home, followed by the 8-2 loss as well. But remember folks, this is a grand final at Suncorp Stadium, a stage where anything can happen and has happened so many times. We'll get ready for a footballing spectacle like no other. It's Brisbane City versus Southwest Queensland Thunder, and it promises to be a battle of the Titans. This is where heroes are made and legends are born and dreams come true.
Yeah, definitely, Al. I mean, I'm trying to think back to a grand final where there's been one team who are just, head and shoulders the favourites. But, that could work to Thunder's advantage this afternoon. I think they've just got to try and stay in the game for as long as they can. I know it did take City, I think, about an hour to break down Virginia in that semi-final. So, just got to keep it tight early doors and, see they have got attacking players who can make an impact and hurt City.
Well, Tim Taylor was saying before the start of the game, he just wants his girls to go out and compete and have a good time here. There's a once-off opportunity here on the national stage. And we are just moments away from kick-off as Southwest Queensland Thunder get us on the way here in this FQPL Grand Final. We're on the way here at Suncorp as Fry immediately tries to head out to Harch on that left-hand side. So it'll be really intriguing how they start this game here at Suncorp. Like we said, Brisbane City having previous experience here. Don't think it will prove much of an advantage given what that game was, but we shall see. It is scorching out there. The sun is shining right down top of them.
Yeah, I can certainly testify to that, Al, having been pitch side earlier. It is very hot as Brisbane City come forward here already.
There's Fryer cutting in on that right foot. Might have a crawl. Plays it back inside. It broke nicely. And deflection finally works its way through to Hollett. In goals today for South West Queensland Thunder. And you feel she might be a little bit busy this afternoon.
She could possibly, I'm sure she'd be happy just to get an early touch of the ball and just, you know, get her confidence into the game as we just watch on the replay here. A little bit of pinball in the box and Holly able just to gather that ball.
Sunderland to Murphy. And Cashman looking inside. Fryer picked up nicely. Thunder have it. Gets out to Fry. Fry just out-muscled off the ball there. Kramer trying to come away again. Thunder just really battling hard so far. It's been a battling display in the opening few minutes.
Yeah, nice little back heel there from Lana Harch, obviously a player with a lot of experience. Definitely her teammates will be counting on her today.
Great play by Cashman. A little bit of space, she's got options ahead of her. And there's Fryer just trying to play the first time pass, but well defended by Thunder.
Yeah, just couldn't get the weight of that pass quite right there, Al, but yeah.
Kramer. Now to Murphy. Oh, it's blocked there by Doro. There's a little bit of a foot race on there as Harch tries to collect, but Brisbane City deal with it nicely. There's Sunderland. Dillon back out now to Kramer. Got Fryer in front of her. That's the check back. So far Thunder do really plug those gaps. The opening few minutes, it is only early doors, right enough, Adam?
Yeah, they've got to, you know, they've got to be aggressive, Thunder, haven't they, and get in Brisbane City's faces, because if they do allow them to get into their flow of their game, then it could be a very long afternoon.
There's a lot of in this Brisbane City side there as Cashman showing that. Got down the right side, a little bit of a foot race on.
A blow for the Thunder with Abby Lloyd only fit enough to take a place on the bench.
Huge miss for Thunder, but standing sister up front.
Yeah.
See how she goes. Mel Lloyd. She's the club captain and senior women's captain as well. Is back with Dillon. Kramer showing options. Here is Kramer. To Sunderland. The City working really well there under the pressure from Thunder, and there's a little bit of space now opening up. Again, it's played through. They've got numbers in the box here as well. Taking on Williams, gets to the byline, and I think Thunder defended that really well.
Yeah, nice play there from Brisbane City. You can see the patterns of play quite early there, and the runs they're making off the ball. But I think, you know, from a Thunder perspective, the first 5 minutes, they'd certainly be happy with how this game has panned out so far.
Certainly holding their own in the first 5 minutes, but as we already pointed out, it did take just over an hour for Brisbane City to beat Virginia in the semi-final.
You know, they got so much quality, you know, particularly in that attacking options they have, Brisbane City. But yeah, look, Thunder, they've just got to try and stay in this game for as long as they can, because yeah, the likes of Doro and Melanie Lloyd, they're good players and they're capable of opening up Brisbane City.
Will be just how long can they stay in this one? They're really competing well. Here's Kramer, looking for the pass back. Someone coming inside. Fryer trying to get it back there. Still an opportunity though. Blocked nicely at the back there from Paravici. Turning it around for a corner.
Yeah, good defending. She was across quickly there, Paravici. Just put that one out for a corner.
She needed to be. Big opportunity for Brisbane City. First real chance they've had, but they've got a little bit of space too to have a shot. They're just crowding out. Thunder just trying to retain a bit of the ball. Out it goes, but it's given away to Kramer. Nicely done there by Fryer. Trying to get back there. This time she does get it back. She works it into her right foot. Big chance this, but she turns back on her left. Really good goalkeeping. The opportunity is still alive though here for City. City working it well, maintaining this pressure. And then headed away. The Thunder might be able to launch a counter themselves here, possibly. That's nicely back heel. There's space on that left side, they've gone for the long diagonal. Unfortunately, escapes everybody. But you could sort of see the game plan there that Thunder are adopting, just trying to break out the traps quickly at them.
Yeah, just soaking it up there at the back, and then, yeah, in those transitions, I think they've just got to be a little bit quicker there, just to try and really hurt Brisbane City. But yeah, no, look, a good start in these opening 8 minutes or so.
Trying to squeeze it in there and haul it quickly out again there for Thunder.
Did well there, Hollett, just could see the danger and just playing that sweeper keeper there to perfection.
That's it, good old-fashioned sweeper keeper. A lot of time on the ball now. Murphy to play over the top. Looking for through, but again, Thunder defending well. And strong defending, but couldn't do anything to prevent the corner. Brisbane City have another chance to open the scoring here.
Yeah, again, just that aggressive play from the Thunder, just trying to get in the Brisbane City players' faces. They've got to try and keep it up for 90 minutes, which will be the hard part.
Especially with this heat here at Suncorp Stadium.
Yeah, a little bit warm.
The way everybody back defending for Thunder there at that corner. Delightful pass now here once again to Kramer. Looking to have a run, and she wins yet another corner. Sustained pressure now for Brisbane City.
Yeah, lovely through ball there to find her on the diagonal.
And they're doing really well to stay in this one. Holding on for now. There's a right foot delivery. Yeah, it's a decent one on top of Hollett. She does make the clearance. It's a bit of a Gomer scramble. Shot blocked again. Thunder doing everything they can to make their clearance. Still alive though from City. Blocked again.
Yeah, great defending there from the Thunder. Really quick to react and block those shots, putting their body on the line.
It's Kramer again. She's been heavily involved in these opening exchanges. Not really anywhere at all for Hall to go. Sunderland with the right foot delivery. And now Thunder might be able to break here, but their options are quickly closed over by Brisbane City. And they're coming forward again. It's absolutely relentless here, and that will relieve the pressure.
Yeah, look, as we probably expected, Al, it's attack v defence at the moment. I think for Melanie Lloyd, she's got a hard task up top there for the Thunder this afternoon, and you know she's probably not going to see a lot of the ball, but when she does, she's got to try and hold it up and try and bring, you know, her other players into play, just to try and take that pressure off the Thunder defence.
Well, credit to Thunder though, they're still trying to play their game when they're on the ball. Trying to play it from the back. Under that heavy pressure from City. They do get the ball back on the throw.
I mean, obviously City have swatted all aside this season, Al, in the FQPL 1. And obviously in those 3 games, I think it's an aggregate score of, is it 15-4 in favour of Brisbane City. So I don't know how much that's going to weigh on the Thunder's mind, but no, it's been they've made a decent start so far.
Well, one thing they have shown is they can score against this Brisbane City side. A little bit of space now here. Thunder have some options. Doro tries to bend it in, and it wasn't too far away at all there from Doro. And we talked about her creative spark at the start of the game, but that was almost a wonderful goal there, Adam.
I tell you what, she's not far away at all there, is she? Really, really had to keep her scrambling. And it was a nice little build-up play there from the Thunder. And then Doro had the pace to get there first, and then just works that well and just tries to pick out that top corner, and yeah, just wouldn't quite bend in for her that time.
Wasn't too far away at all for the opening goal here at Suncorp Stadium in the grand final of the FQPL 1 women's competition. Well, Southwest Queensland Thunder narrowly missing out on promotion to the NPL as well, finishing second. Their goal at the start of the season was to just make finals football, and they most certainly have done that.
Yeah, I think whatever happens this afternoon, I think they can certainly look back on this season with a lot of pride as City just try and launch that ball forward. And I know I think they've talked a lot about the club culture at the Thunder. I think they do have a mentoring program in place for their younger players, so really putting the building blocks in to build this women's program here.
And they've had a lot of support from the Toowoomba region, for Queensland Thunder, from councilmen to Broncos players, as they support their local team.
Yeah, I think they've weathered that early storm out as well. You know, obviously they've shown some attacking intent. They've probably come closest with that Doro effort, and yeah, forcing a throw in here.
They're doing really well, and that is really getting the support of the crowd on board here for Thunder. Still goalless. It's given away now, and City might look to break themselves. The space again now. Cashman driving in. Tries to squeeze it across, and it's the opening goal. Brisbane City strike first. And who else but Fryer squeezing in. City have the lead, and it's taken 14 minutes, just as we've had the best spell from Southwest Queensland Thunder.
Yeah, what a sucker punch there for the Thunder. They just got picked apart, a couple of incisive passes just to set up that opening goal.
Well, Shani Fryer with the goal to put City in front. It was a well-worked move. It's a delightful ball across. There was a hint of offside, but it most certainly didn't look like it. And City have the lead. here at Suncorp.
Yeah, just times to run well here, Freya. It's a bit hard from this angle. Certainly would have been close, but she does well to get in front of the defender, and then just has the fairly easy task of guarding that into the net.
More of a hit and hope shot there, I think they had him. And be interested to see how they respond now.
Yeah, can't let their heads drop, because they would have been thinking prior to that goal. Yeah, they weathered the early storm. They conceded a few early corners, but then have that chance with Doro, and it looked like they were starting to settle into the game. But then they've just been undone there with that opening goal.
City have a lead here in the final in this scorching day at Suncorp. It's such a wonderful opportunity for both these players to play here. Wonderful stadium. Referee pulling that one up, just a foul off the ball.
Yeah, I think they've just got to try and enjoy it as well, haven't they? Obviously they want to focus on the game, but yeah, make sure they enjoy this occasion, because who knows when they'll get an opportunity to play at this venue again. So yeah, it'll probably go in the blink of an eye. So I think they've just got to try and savour every last moment, Al.
Brisbane City having a lot of control as expected. Referee Paige Aduli pulling that one up for the foul. Chance for City now with a free kick, not too far from goal. Is it too far to have a crack on goal perhaps there?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do. It's just kind of in that range, isn't it? Whether you go for the cross or indeed try your luck from here.
City with a loud support coming from the bench. Let's let them stand over this one. It was Mitchelton who won it last season. Here is the free kick towards that back post, but no one able to get there.
Yeah, maybe just caught in two minds there, I think, Georgia Thompson.
Thompson, the 52 goals scored this season.
Yeah, I think everyone had made a run there to the near post, and she decided to try and stand it up to the far one.
Brisbane City have it. They look to try and break quickly, but it's knocked away to the middle of the park. Thunder might look to try and break here.
Yeah, that's what she's got to do there, Mel Lloyd, just trying to hold that up and then see if she can get the runners coming off there. I mean, it didn't come off that time, but yeah, that's definitely the play they've got to be looking for, in my opinion.
Well, we'll have a little bit of a break in play. We have our sideline commentator, James Coughlin. James, how's it looking down there?
Well, thankfully for the players over on the shaded side, the sun is setting behind the western stand. The shadows have already moved about 5 metres further infield, if not a little bit further. But I think the speed of City is really evident down here as well. They just seem like they've got an extra gear to go to, chasing down the loose ball. But Thunder, it's all going to be about how they break on the counter-attack, because it's pretty much all hands on deck trying to limit what has been a rampant Brisbane City attack this season.
Thanks for that, James. Yeah, exactly right. It is a relentless start to this game, as Brisbane City have been evidently dominant in the opening stages, and throughout the entire league season are definitely ready to play NPL. But it is interesting the quality between Brisbane City and the NPL level. They did get knocked out to the Super Cup by South United. There was a little bit of break here for Doro. There's Major. Mickey under pressure. And trying to retain the ball a little bit themselves, but the wayward pass by Spreadborough.
Yeah, not a bad little spell there for the Thunder. maybe thought they might have thought about taking a shot then, but just electing to try and pass it across the face of the penalty area. We've already seen with Doro, you know, they've definitely got the goods when they need it.
Thunder certainly do have attacking prowess themselves. They can get away back into this game. There's only the odd goal. Brisbane City look to be in comfortability at the moment. Adam, they're not, haven't been under so much pressure. They're quite controlled on the ball as well.
Yeah, look, as you'd expect with the quality that they possess. I know their head coach David De Silva, I think he wasn't too pleased that the City players were omitted from the recent Queensland training squad for that game that's going to take place against Victoria. And you know, I could understand his point there as well. They, despite not being an NPL side, they've got players who are more than capable of producing at that level. Certainly you look at the Fryer sisters and, you know, Steph Latham, obviously with all the goals she scored this year. So they might be a little bit miffed about that, I think.
Definitely right to point that one out. A little bit pressure at the back. Sunderland does deal with it. Again, just a lump up the park. There's a little bit of space again. Here for City, it is Fryer. One of the mentioned Edge comes in on that right foot. Lovely touch, the right foot strike. Whistles past the post. Another opportunity again. City working it really well, working the space. And it breaks nicely for the shot and goal, Adam.
Yeah, they do. And when they come forward, Al, you know, they come forward with numbers. I mean, there was an option there, both left and right. You know, they took the shot on early. But yeah, certainly giving the Thunder defence plenty to think about. And it's very easy to see how they've amassed so many goals this season.
Thunder might opt to go long this time rather than try and play out from the back. Let's go there. It's a little bit beyond Lloyd, Melody Lloyd. There's Murphy. Back with Sunderland. Dillon. Right to Cashman, skipping away again, doing really well, but the pass intercepted by Major.
Yeah, Major did well there just to read that, and then the switch pass didn't come off that time, but yeah, it was good play.
I would be surprised that Major, only 18 years of old, working tirelessly in the middle of the park for Thunder. It is quite a young squad as well as they try and find space on the left side there, City, but they won't have a corner. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, we're now just midway through the first half. Obviously, Thunder still very much in this game, Al.
Well, certainly still in it. Only a 1-goal deficit. They have shown this season themselves that they can score against Brisbane City. Can they do it again? But it is such a hot afternoon out there. You can see the sun just beating down on the players.
Yeah, I think the left back would be happy at the minute because you get a bit of shade on that side.
Absolutely.
When it does come out, as it's starting to make its way across the pitch. It's incredibly hot at the moment, probably coming up to the hottest point of the day. So yeah, definitely substitutes as well will be definitely playing their part this afternoon.
And we're with Khan. Kramer making the run. It's intercepted by Fry. Still picked up by City. Kramer wants it again, and she has it again. Another opportunity for City. Kramer coming in. She will fancy the shot, and it is a wonderful save from Holland. And to collect that is superb, Adam.
Yeah, great save there from Liz Hullett. No, not just to make the save, but to hold on to it too. Yeah, really assured goalkeeping. We can just look on the replay here, Al. And then she went for the near post, obviously, but yeah, Hullett more than equal to it.
It's Khan back with Fryer. Now here's Dylan. Is the Fryer sister. But the pass just escapes Kramer.
Yeah, great to see the Fryer sisters back after their injury problems as well, Al. Obviously, I think they both had ACL injuries in 2021 around the same time, actually. So, yeah, fantastic to see they've made a full recovery and to take their place this afternoon here at the Suncorp.
Such a wonderful venue for football. It's good to have everyone with us live on FQTV. If you've just joined us, Brisbane City have a goal lead here against South West Queensland Thunder in the grand final of all finals for football's premier competitions. It might just squeeze through here and Hollett. And does it come to Kramer? Hollett's off her line and she can't hit the target. There's Fryer actually there, Adam, has another chance.
Yeah, she took it early, takes it early there, Al. I don't think she maybe realised she had a bit more time than what she did have. Could have maybe had a touch and just brought it back onto her right boot, but yeah, a bit of a let off there for Thunder.
That was a wonderful ball across. Probably could have taken a touch there, you're right. Again, Brisbane City finding spaces in behind Thunder. Hollett was quick to get in a line. I think she probably would have made the save there as well. Referee pulling that one back. As you just seen there, there's a good opportunity for Thunder to get some players forward, get some bodies inside Brisbane City's half. They have worked their counter-attacks really well so far. Best chance coming from Doro. That creative spark for Thunder. It will go long in towards Brisbane City's box. It's headed away. And now this is where the danger can happen as City will look to break and Thunder don't have numbers back this time. But it intercepted brilliantly.
Yeah, not sure if that was a right pass that time from Lainey Fryer. I think her sister was available to her left.
There's Frankie into Major. And a little bit of room now here for Hall. Looking for the 1-2, can she get it back? Pass wasn't quite on there from Fry, tries to squeeze it in as Major is making the busting run through, but once again it's really good play there from showing that they can compete.
Absolutely, and yeah, just the pass just had a little bit too much legs on it that time for Major.
Again, it's worked nicely. It's a little bit late on the tackle there from Spreadborough. Referee just going to have a quick word with her, I think. Oh, it's a yellow card.
Yeah, I don't think she can have too many complaints there, Al, to be honest, Lauren Spreadborough. I mean, she does have grand final experience with Logan Lightning. But yeah, definitely late with that tackle, as we can see here. Yeah, a bit of a cynical one. And our first player into the referee's notebook.
Well, she is, one of her best abilities is to win the ball from tackles. She prides herself on that, but just didn't quite get the ball that time. There's Thompson and Khan standing over this one. Looks like it will be Thompson to take. Dinked in, there's no one else there, it's headed away. Major has it. Popped away. And by Murphy. Fry takes that one quickly, picks it up. Lets that one go. It's on there by Lloyd. Referee does pull the foul back there. Looked like it was an elbow.
And of course, our referee today is a player of some repute herself, I think. Hails from Townsville. I think I may have actually commentated on one of her games earlier this year. And certainly a great occasion to officiate at this venue.
Once again, it's another opportunity here for Thunder to create something. There's Hall standing over this free kick, goes long in towards the City blind. It's headed away and thumped away. City might look to break again. There's Fryer. Fryer got two players on it.
Yeah,
Gets past.
Great feed from Fryer.
Fryer still going, knocks it across goal. There's an opportunity to shot, blocked again. Pull it there, lovely control, and it's a beautiful goal. An absolute sensational goal by Thompson. And Brisbane City extend their lead. Absolutely superb in the box there, Adam.
Yeah, definitely so, Al. Does ever so well just to work that space and just guide that ball into the bottom corner. Yeah, finish of the highest quality. And you know, you feel it could be a long afternoon for the Thunder.
Well, Brisbane City 2 goals up now.
Yeah, just gets half a yard there, doesn't she? Just to work the space, and it's such a clever finish.
That's the quality that Brisbane City do possess. And like James said on the sideline, you do feel that they have another couple of gears to go. Thunder still trying to push here. Durrell. There's Fry back to Hall. Hall just miscontrolled that one. It is Hollett. It's given away. Fryer again. Ball through. It's Cashman in behind. A chance now here for the third. And what a save that is from Hollett. Still kept in. Linesman said it is a corner.
Great save, Liz Hollett. Keeping her side in this game, to be fair. Looked like all the world it was going to. City were about to make it 3-0. Yeah, really, really good save, diving to her right there.
Well, Liz Hollett will have a lot to do this afternoon. Brisbane City 2 goals to the good. As they go for the third, there's that deep delivery, and it goes all the way through the back. Doro might do defensive duties. Everyone behind the ball for Thunder, but City still working it well. Trying to squeeze it through. And it's dinked back across, but that doesn't quite stay in play.
Yeah, it's almost like they've got an extra player at times, Brisbane City. Just able just to pick a pass and find a player. Yeah, it must be really hard to defend against, you know, let alone in this heat.
There's a corner taken short. Fryer whips it in. It's headed away once more. Well, as we approach 10 minutes to go till half time. Brisbane City evidently dominating this game. Thunder have shown that they can create some chances.
Just catching a glimpse of the fans there who've made their way from Toowoomba. A real special day for this club.
It's the first time that South West Queensland Thunder's women's team has made the finals. They have done superbly well to get here, and they have been very competitive. Best of the rest in the league outside of the sensational Brisbane City. And it really is a points tally that they'll be proud of, and one that on another league campaign may have won them promotion.
Yeah, look, I think, you know, regardless of what the final outcome is this afternoon, you know, they'll definitely go into next season with a lot of optimism, Al. Yeah, and rightly so.
There's Kramer. Back to Murphy, plays that diagonal out to Cashman. Floats it in, it's headed away by Spreadborough, and will it be kept in for the corner? Quite.
Yeah, nice play there from Cashman and a decent cross. I think it was it Spreadborough there with the vital header.
A decent delivery. Headed away by Spreadborough. She's been really busy.
She has.
Fools everybody by picking out on the edge of the box, and it whistles away. Past goal, a wonderful, well-taken corner kick routine there. Southwest Queensland Thunder had everybody in the box. No one was picking up outside it.
Yeah, one they've probably worked on the training ground there. It almost came off for them. As we watch on the replay here, and then just feint to shoot and just dragging it a yard or so wide.
It's a long old way back now for Southwest Queensland Thunder. You know, against any other opposition, you feel a 2-goal lead. Could come back from it, but against Brisbane City, it might just be a bit of a bridge too far. But it isn't for the lack of trying either.
Yeah, this is where they've got to try and make an impact when they do get the ball into City's half. But immediately we can see just how well City do press to win that ball back. Just a team that exude confidence and play with a bit of a swagger, as you'd expect from, you know, the season they've had.
So much movement off the ball, and here's Kramer. Got Fryer inside and loads of space, and there's plenty of options for her. She might try and go herself, and then she plays it across. Probably should have played that cross a little bit quicker. Thunder cleared it, not far enough though. There's a left foot, just past the post.
Yeah, again, just City highlighting that attacking prowess, Al. They've got such good technical players, haven't they, going forward? And again, some fantastic footwork in place.
That's a good chance here for Fryer. Probably should have played the pass a little bit quicker. Tried to work the rim, but Thunder dealing with that one. Gamer with Murphy. Right to Cashman. Again looking to take on our man, but it's cleared. Thunder over on that shaded side. They're just looking to try and look after the ball a little bit, but they give it away. City just got that high press, really cutting off any options. Well, that's nicely worked.
Yeah, Doro does well there. Yeah, Doro does well. Just to get a side of throw in, take a little bit of pressure off the defence and get her team forward.
Well, 5 minutes really to go till that half-time whistle. We have James Coughlin on the sideline. How's it feeling down there, James?
Well, it's getting cooler, which is a step in the right direction, but just with City, starting to see them get a bit more comfortable, looking to dominate possession a lot more, and ideally for them, try to add to their lead in the next 5 and a bit minutes.
Thanks very much for that, James. It's always good to have you on the sideline. Lucky for you, you're not in the sunshine as we were before. But it is Brisbane City 2 goals up in cruise control here at Suncorp. Thunder just trying to make something of their own.
Yeah, they'll be looking to probably to without conceding anything more. Here's a chance now for Brisbane City.
No space here, they've got plenty of options, it comes across, and that was a huge opportunity. Massive chance for Brisbane City to go 3 goals up, and they probably should have taken that one.
Yeah, you'd put the proverbial mortgage on Steph Latham there, wouldn't you, given the season she's had? But putting it over the bar that time.
Did come through to a little bit quickly. Player of higher quality. He's going to be finding the back of the net there. City just having all amount of possession of the ball as much as they like at the moment. But look to just see out this half time. Again, again, a lot of joy on this left side with Kramer. It's angled in towards Fryer. Fryer doing really well, but once again, home side defend well.
I think it will be fascinating next year, Al, to see how this City side do get on. Now the NPL women's, obviously recruitment will play its part, but if they can keep this squad together, yeah, I think they'll certainly give a few teams a run for their money.
It's always intriguing to see how teams go when they get promoted from this level to the next level. You've seen how well Peninsula Power did doing that, and to the same degree Mitchelton as well.
Yeah, Mitchelton, of course, yeah, had a just missing out on the top 4, but yeah, and Peninsula Power, of course, in 3rd. So yeah, look, there is a bit of a gulf between the NPL and the FQPL 1. But yeah, City are well stocked with some really good technical footballers, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they get on next year.
Well, you can see even from just up here watching the game, you can see the culture in that South West Queensland Thunder side. Despite being 2-0 down, they're all still getting amongst each other, all trying to rally each other on. It's definitely good to see, and it's something that they've built within the club. And they've actually kept a very similar team as to the one that played last season. They just felt that they needed that striker up top. And Abby Lloyd has given them that, and it'll be interesting to see if things change if she comes on as Hollett, and all sorts of bother there. Lucky to escape that one. They had him, that was close.
It was indeed. I was just going to say, look, the Thunderheads, they certainly haven't dropped out. And they've been committed and very competitive, and they're coming forward here with a nice move.
Trying to force it a little bit too much there, that pass. But still, they are showing they're dangerous. As they try to work some room as we are approaching that half-time whistle. City 2 goals up. Thunder just trying to work something, but City have really been dominant in this half. In the long ball, nice spread Barat. There's Doro trying to squeeze it through here for Hall. Hall needs some options. Doro is there. Nicely worked. That's a really good move from Thunder, but well defended in by City. They're all over the place, City. You're right, they are looking like they've got an extra player advantage.
Yeah, make it look so easy. Well, that was a nice little bit of play from the Thunder. Couldn't just find Fry there on the overlap. But yeah, I think if they get into the sheds at 2-0, Al, I think they'll be reasonably satisfied with that.
Ravishi clearing, and it's up to Mel Lloyd, stand-in striker for today. It is Fry going over the top, it's headed away. And that is, with that, the half-time whistle here at Suncorp Stadium. And Brisbane City have a 2-goal advantage going in at half-time, and they've been well worthy of the lead, Adam.
Yeah, absolutely, Al. Yeah, pretty dominant, as I think the game has followed the pattern that we expected. A dominating possession. You know, and they're cutting through the Thunder quite easily at times, it must be said. But you know, you've got to give South West Queensland Thunder credit. They've been committed. You know, it's backs to the wall at times, but yeah, and they're still in this game.
Well, a big second half awaits for both these teams, but we have James Coughlin on the sidelines.
Thank you guys. Talitha, pretty dominant first half from City, 2 goals to the good. What did you make of that?
Yeah, I mean, they've come out pressing hard and we knew that they'd do that, but we just have to keep playing our game and make them run, and we know that we'll get there in the end. So.
And you'll be glad to be moving to the shaded side in the second half?
Absolute stitch up the first half, but yeah, no, it'd be great to be in the shade.
Well, I think you can blame the coin toss for that. I'll let you go get a well-earned drink of water, and best luck for the second half.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thanks very much for that, James. Yeah, Kramer has been excellent this half. Everything good really has come from that left-hand side with Brisbane City. Been very creative.
Yeah, definitely so. They've got quality all over the park, to be fair. Brisbane City, you know, since she makes the point about how hot it is, can't be easy. Hopefully a little bit more shade in that second half, I think.
Half-time here at Suncorp Stadium. Brisbane City, 2 goals to the good against South West Queensland Thunder. Half-time, Brisbane City 2, Thunder 0.
The thing about us Australians, everyone's a coffee critic. You give us a lackluster latte, we'll turn it into a down-the-sink cappuccino. That's why for our 30th birthday, we're celebrating 30 years of early risers, sideline cheers, road trip pick-me-ups, and long sips squeezed into short breaks. Because at McCafe, we're committed to making a smooth, rich blend of coffee, not just fit for anyone, but coffee fit for an Aussie.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Welcome back, as Brisbane City do have that 2-goal lead, Adam, but you know, at times Thunder did create chances and had that wonderful opportunity through Doro.
Yeah, she wasn't far away at all, was she, Talitha Doro? As we just look on the replay here.
Yeah, she works it back onto that left foot, and really when you're in that range, you know, at Suncorp Stadium, you've just got to have a crack.
Absolutely, just couldn't quite get the bend on it that time, and then here comes City with their first goal.
And it did come at an interesting time. It was just as Thunder were just starting to get a little bit more content on the ball and start a little bit more possession. And up popped City with that opening goal.
Yeah, it really did come at the worst time for Thunder, just as they were, you know, getting the foothold in the game.
Fryer popping up.
Maybe a suspicion of offside, shall we say?
chances did come constant after they went 1-0 up, and we'll see this one again just whistling past the post. We'll probably see a continued theme, I think, from the highlights reel, the chances that City had. As we spoke about, down that left side, it's Kramer once again. Opted to shoot, did have a couple options in the box there, Kramer, but had to go self. This one once more. Hollett has done really well, really, to close the gap, but there was a chance.
Yeah, Hollett's done well in goal for the Thunder. Yeah, come to the rescue of her team, you know, on more than one occasion. This is a lovely goal.
Wonderful, wonderful goal. Quick-footed inside the box, 2-0. Hollett again making the save there. Chance after chance for Brisbane City, and this was a well-worked corner kick. Again, just going past the post. And they really could have made it 3. Huge opportunity.
Yeah, Latham there. Yeah, just fluffing the lines, which hasn't happened very often this season. 52 goals for her. Well, those City fans are having a good time now.
Well, City comfortably 2 goals to the good as we await the second 45 minutes. How will Thunder respond here live at SWQ Stadium? It is a beautiful venue, and really it's just all or nothing for Thunder. They've just got to come out and have a red hot goal.
Yeah, absolutely. They've just got to come out and, you know, maybe throw a little bit of caution to the wind. And, you know, I think the next goal obviously, you know, will be key. If it goes City's way, then you feel there's the game. But yeah, look, if Thunder can get on the score sheet, then, you know, we've definitely got a football match on our hands.
Well, there's a fantastic crowd out here at Suncorp for the FQPL W Grand Final. Brisbane City 2 goals up. Can Thunder conjure something up in the second half? There's a really good support from Brisbane City and a wonderful support coming from Toowoomba as they're enjoying the match unfold. You have a feeling though, if Thunder do throw caution to the wind, and, you know, if they get beat, you know, losing 3 or 4, it's at least they've had a chance, had a go at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Half time, City 2 goals to the good. We'll be back right after this ad break. Welcome back to the second half between Brisbane City and Southwest Queensland Thunder. It is 2-0 and we have James Coughlin along the sideline. What do you make of it, James? What do you think about the second half?
Well, they say 2-0 is the most dangerous scoreline in all of football. I'm not sure that's going to be the case for Brisbane City. They are 45 minutes from a perfect season. I don't want to be the one to jinx them as they're about to come out for the second half, but Southwest Queensland Thunder, it's a grand final. They've got nothing left. Nothing left to lose. They can throw caution to the wind, and I think we're going to be in for an excellent second half. Plenty of goals for you to call, Alan, so I hope you've got your lozenges to keep the voice nice and fresh.
Yeah, thanks, James. I most certainly do, and hopefully Adam can help me out with that one as well. But as we wait for the players to come out for the second 45, I mean, James is right. They just have to throw caution to the wind, have to have a go here. Thunder, and maybe it might be a chance at half-time, might see Abby Lloyd come on possibly.
Yeah, look, it'll be interesting. Obviously, we know she's got this problem with the shoulder. I'm not sure how many minutes she's actually capable of doing, but you know, it would be nice to see her at some stage, particularly while the game is still, you know, relatively in the balance. And, you know, I mean, she's had such a good season and scored some fantastic goals. So, yeah, I think, you know, it'd be great to get her on the park and see what she can do.
Well, she's one of the players that you know will be able to hurt this Brisbane City side. Former Brisbane Roar player as well. See when she will come off as that impact player. You know, we do talk about Southwest Queensland Thunder having an opportunity to just having a goal, but there's just this defence from Brisbane City just impeccable, only conceding those 19 goals. It's a big ask, it is a momentous ask as the match officials enjoying their time out at Suncorp as well. It's for everybody, not just the players. This will be a huge moment for them as we await the players in the tunnel. The grand final of Football Queensland Women's Premier Competition. As the shade is just beginning to take over the field.
I'm sure the players will be thankful for that. Yeah, 2:30 p.m. It's Mercury is rising.
Most certainly is. It is a tough time to play football, and you know, the first game kicks off at 11. And now this one at 1:30. There's a great day out though for the fans to watch 4 blockbuster grand finals. Adam was watching the game prior for the men's FQPL 1. We have the women's game here at Suncorp. As the crowd signals the players to come back on the field, just having a quick chat, last minute chat with their coaches. Let's see if there is, looks like there is no changes from Thunder or City going into the second half. Are you surprised by that at all, Adam?
A little, yeah, given the conditions. But you know, obviously, look, both coaches keeping faith with their starting 11s. Yeah, maybe around the hour mark, I would expect to see some changes from both sides.
City did get a lot of joy down that left side of the field with Kramer. Like I said, she will be delighted to be in the shade for the second half, as she said to James Coughlin, our sideline commentator, as we're about to kick off this second 45 between Brisbane City and Thunder. Brisbane City to get us off and running. They are just 45 minutes away to be crowned champions and premiers, doing the double. And what an occasion to do it in. I mean, there was a lot of talk before the game about the occasion being a great leveller. And at the moment, it is City's game to lose.
Yeah, definitely so. Look, I think for these Thunder players, yeah, we've talked about, you know, they've got to maybe gamble a little bit. You know, the longer this game stays just 2-0.
With Sunderland. Thunder, just you can really see already. Look at this high press that they're putting on City. Doing really well to work it out to Cashman.
Yeah, very good in possession, City. I mean, that, yeah, Thunder, like you say, putting the press on, but yeah, City just keeping their cool and, yeah, picking their passes.
Well, looking for Thompson there. She might get onto it here, Thompson. Shapes up against Spedborough. Has managed to get her across, it's stumped away. And Cashman again, a little bit of a heavy touch. A chance now possibly for Thunder to break. There's Lloyd, but she just can't find anybody at all. And that squeezes through. Here's Latham. Lovely turn, comes out now, here to Fryer. Again cleared. Thunder have it at the back.
Yeah, just there when the ball was picked up by Mel Lloyd. You know, she's looking for support there, Al, and to be fair, she couldn't really find it, and you know, it resulted in Thunder turning over that ball then.
It really is sometimes a thankless task playing that lone striker role in a game like this.
Absolutely. Yeah, particularly when you're not seeing a lot of the football as City swarm forward again.
Fryer playing it across. Looking for her sister. The next goal will be key in this game. If Thunder can work their magic and pull one back, it will be a different game. If City get the third, be surely a bridge too far. City putting on the press here again, and they almost came away with it there. Big chance for Thunder. It was really good pressure, and Fry almost nicking in there. Strong defending from City.
Yeah, that's where they've really got to gamble. They nearly got in there, Al. Credit though, it was, you know, pretty cool defending in the end.
It's Cashman. And now to Thompson. Thompson using Cashman again. Thompson might have just drifted offside, and she has. A good line there from Thunder.
Yeah, I think she'll be disappointed to be flagged offside there, Georgia Thompson. She could see the whole line, but you know, obviously it just got a little ahead of the defence.
Well, the scrappy in the middle of the park, but City almost come away with it there with Thompson. It's back with Murphy. And City just rocking their ball around nicely. So much time as Thunder look to pick their moments to press. Here is Thompson. Gets across early. Spedborough clears. Latham. Right now here to Fryer. Fires it across, and it's turned round again by Papavici.
Yeah, same story as the first half, Al. Brisbane City dominant. You know, moving the ball, shifting it left to right. And again, it's just some resolute Thunder defending. And another Brisbane City corner.
The Thunder have defended well in these opening stages. And once again, it is a corner taken and a shot at the near post, almost evading Hollett in goals.
Yeah, it gets down well there, Liz Hollett. It was creeping into that bottom corner. So we can look on the replay, the short corner. And then Thompson just trying to catch out the goalkeeper. She gets down well to make the stop.
Just past 5 minutes played in the second half as Thunder make the clearance from the corner. Cashman battling hard for it. Latham goes down in the box. There's a little bit of a stumble, nothing much in that despite the claims from her.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if actually if Latham had fouled the Thunder player herself. We'll get a better look here on the replay. Maybe just a coming together. Thunder now, they've got to try and get players forward now.
There's Lloyd. Again, look at the pace of Brisbane City. They're very quick to get back and defend. And they go from one end to the other. Here's Kramer. Kramer does really well intercepting that and getting right up the other end of the park.
Yeah, I think James on the sideline did mention in that first half that City just seemed to have that extra gear. Yeah, and we saw it then. You know, Thunder winning the ball back, but they just got to try and get players up the park. I know it's hard, very easy for me to say from my, vantage point here. But now this is when, in these transitions, now they've got to try and hurt City.
It's good interchanging in the middle of the park there from Thunder, but they might give it up. They've worked them well. City have it back. Good challenge there by Latham. Now Fryer looking for the 1-2. Can she keep it in? She does get it across. It's a decent delivery towards Thompson, and it's gone into the back of the net, and it's 3-0 now to Brisbane City, and that might just be game over here at Suncorp Stadium. The header from Thompson in off the bar. It's 3-0, Adam.
Yes, a really good header there from Georgia Thompson. Does everything right, heads the ball down. I thought she was going to be a bit unlucky there as it bounced off the bar, but fortunately for her and unfortunately for Thunder, the ball just crossing over the line. Yeah, be definitely keen to get a second look at this. Here we go.
It's a well-worked delivery, wonderful header for all the youngsters watching on at home, heading into the ground. That's the way to do it. Absolutely no chance from Hollett. Very difficult to read the bounce as well. And City might become a little bit rampant now. Here's Cashman. Lovely turn. Try again, intercepted by Spreadborough. Thunder just have to keep their heads up. Thompson in space again. Here's Thompson. Just trying to work something here on this corner. Back to Cashman. There's Dillon. Then back to Dillon. Dillon floating it over the top. Looked like to be a shove in the back. The referee didn't see an awful lot in that, and I thought there was something there.
Yeah, me too, Al. Definitely, it looked like a shove in the back there, but our referee, Paige Malawa-Dully, was unmoved as we have a look on the replay. Yeah, difficult to tell from that particular angle, but I think City definitely had a claim there.
Next to the wall for Thunder. It is most certainly damage limitation now, as we have our first change of the game. Here's a change. Fry will be coming off. A little bit more of a positive change here for Thunder.
Yeah, Abby Lloyd on. Let's see what she can do. It's just a shame that she wasn't fully fit to play a full 90 minutes, but she has an opportunity now to showcase her skills here at the Suncorp.
Well, Lloyd might be the addition that they need. Thunder look to break quickly, but again, City intercepted. Lloyd is on the park. Brisbane City 3 goals to the good here at Suncorp Stadium. Premiers in action, showcasing their abilities here against the second best team in the league, the best of the rest. Thunder, made them trying to find a little bit of room. It's met though by Paravici. And the question will just be if Thunder can get Lloyd on the ball. There's substitution now times here for Brisbane City as well.
I think Willa Lakana
coming on
just come on
for
number
Khan.
4 there. Obviously a player with NPL women's experience at Olympic FC.
A lot of experience as both sides just try to get some fresh legs on the park. It has been just about an hour played, which is roughly when coaches usually make their changes, as Evans quickly onto it. Tries to release Williams. Evans having to track back. And sharing a bit of pressure. Here is Evans as well. Williams. Evans trying to work her magic. Goes looking there for the substitute. He's not able to quite find Lloyd up front. A little bit more positive there from Thunder. And we have James Coughlin on the sideline. James, what do you make of the changes? Is Thunder going to get back in this game?
Well, I think we're getting just a little bit of fresh legs from both sides on the pitch. They've been working quite hard. But for a couple of minutes, we actually had 3 sets of sisters playing as well. We had the Fryer sisters for Brisbane City. We also had the Sunderland sisters and the Lloyd sisters for Southwest Queensland as well. So it's all in the family in the Macca's FQPL 1 Women's Grand Final here.
Sisters galore here at the grand final here at Suncorp Stadium. Brisbane City have done the job. 3 goals up. All be really about how many now for City, or Thunder can just hold on. Or if they can get Abby Lloyd into the game a little bit more, get her on the ball. It is a real difficult ask.
Yeah, huge ask for them, Al. I mean, they've got to just try and get a few more players forward and ask some questions of this City defence. But easier said than done against such a formidable opponent.
Well, the goal this season for Thunder was to rebuild their reputation after a disappointing 2022 season. They most certainly have done that in the league. There's Lloyd doing really well, trying to find room herself. There's Abby Lloyd. She wasn't able to conjure anything up, but she tried to do it all by herself, Adam.
Yeah, she did brilliant there, Abby Lloyd. Just firstly hold off the defender, and then able to try and roll the defender to get the shot away. Unfortunately, didn't have the power there to really bother Sunderland. But yeah, good signs there and positive play from the Thunder.
Abby Lloyd, 27 years of age. And she has really been one of the top strikers in NPL and FQPL 1 over the past decade. Just recovering from that dislocated shoulder they suffered against Olympic in the playoffs, as Brisbane City looking to add some more punishment here, and that's a wonderful save from Hollett. Fryer though had all sorts of room there.
Yeah, another good stop from Hollett. She's made a few of them this afternoon, as I think it was Fryer with the shot, and Hollett was the equal to it.
Well, Hollett easily one of the top goalkeepers in the division. Really solid between the sticks. She did live in Brisbane for a while, playing for Logan Lightning. Was Hollett before back to Thunder. There's a delivery. I think it was cleared by Hollett, headed away as well. Now Evans coming to chase. She'll let it go out, just get a little bit of a breather. I'm surprised she let that one go out. Here's Cashman. Just a foul there on Paravici.
Yeah, Steph Latham obviously might have that earlier missed chance on her mind. I mean, she's had such a great year. I'm sure she'd love to, on a personal level, just cap it off with a goal here at the Suncorp this afternoon.
Well, she's probably the one player that you'd expect to 100% score in this game. Here's a little bit of space now. Oh, wonderful tackle. Great bit of defending there. I think it was Paravici back defending. That was terrific.
Yeah, fantastic defending there from Paravici, not just to win the ball back, but then just to have the awareness just to, you know, find her midfielder as well. So yeah, great play.
Evans working extremely hard, and Major just losing out. And Nice City have lots and lots of room here as Thompson coming out, and once again it's Liz Hollett to save the day for Thunder.
Yeah, she's done ever so well, Liz Hollett. You know, kept this scoreline fairly respectable for the Thunder. I think it could have been, you know, a lot worse without her. She's, yeah, definitely had a very good afternoon.
She can be proud of her performance there, Liz Hollett. Thunder definitely battling as hard as they can. No question of commitment at all out there from both sets of players. Lloyd looking to try and find Abby Lloyd, but pass just not quite as expected. If we've seen not a lot in that as Major to spread her up.
Yeah, she's let the game flow really. I think the referee, she's let a bit go at times, but I think she's had a pretty good game, the official. Maybe that one penalty shout for City earlier in the second half.
And if the score stays as it is, I don't think City will complain too much about that call. Thunder trying to break forward themselves. Here's Lloyd. So dangerous, Lloyd, on the right and left foot. Lloyd trying to get to the byline. It's strong defending. There's wonderful defending as well there from Brisbane City, and that just shows that they can do both sides of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, not just, we talk a lot about their attacking prowess, but they've got some very good defenders, Al. Absolutely. I mean, they don't have to do too much given, you know, the amounts of time they have, you know, going forward. But yeah, when the questions have been asked, they've certainly answered them.
There's a fantastic crowd here. What an occasion out at Suncorp Stadium for these 4 blockbuster grand finals. There's the McDonald's Football Queensland Premier Women's Competition here, as Brisbane City 3 goals to the good as they look to extend their lead here. Played across, a big chance here, surely. Thunder doing everything they can to clear it, and it's finally put away once again by Thompson. And Brisbane City go 4 goals to the good here. And that is surely game over if it wasn't already. Brisbane City are rampant here in the grand final, as they have been all season. It's Brisbane City now 4 goals to the good.
Yeah, I thought the chance had gone then just when Latham, as we pick it up on the replay, I thought Latham was going to take it on herself, and she just delayed a shot. Certainly had the awareness there to pick out Thompson, and yeah, what a hit from her.
Absolutely no chance for Liz Hollett, and goals from there. It was a venomous strike. No chance for the keeper, and it is 4-0 now to Brisbane City, and it is just a matter of time now will they be crowned champions of the competition, champions and premiers. It is a difficult ask to do. You can only beat what's in front of you. We've seen last season Peninsula Power falling to Mitchelton in their grand final. First v second there as well.
Yeah, look, obviously I think the game, has probably gone away from the Thunder now, but with these remaining 23 minutes or so, I think if one player just try and find a little bit of individual brilliance and conjure up a goal, to give them a little bit of personal, satisfaction, and also to give the travelling Thunder fans something to cheer as well, Al, that would be nice. But yeah, it's just a matter of time really until City will be crowned grand final champions.
Brisbane City made absolutely no secret that their goal this season was to get promotion back to the NPL, and they have done it in style. Thunder just getting a little bit of possession themselves. Evans just losing out to Cashman, and it's squeezed through, and it's another chance here. Liz Hollett out to react, and she's just absolutely cleaned up. There's a Fryer running on goal, and it is a straight red card for Liz Hollett. Thunder go down to 10 men, and it just goes from bad to worse from them. Liz Hollett has been exceptional today, and that is a real blow for Thunder, Adam.
It is. I mean, yeah, there's obvious concern for the City player who's down. Hopefully, she's going to be okay. Yeah, for Hollett there, I guess, as we look at the replay, it's by the letter of the law, it's definitely a red card. Just gets there late and cleans out Thompson, but
Fryer, I think, has been
Fryer,
hit
yeah,
there, Adam. Yeah, she does look like she's in a lot of pain. She looks really winded. Who is going in goals now for Thunder? That'll be an interesting change for them too, as both sets of players use this time to get a bit of a drink break.
Yeah, look, on a personal note for Liz Hollett, we were singing her praises just earlier. Yeah, such a shame for her afternoon to end that way. And obviously, a difficult 20 minutes or so for Thunder to negotiate with 10 players. Maybe James Coughlin on the sideline might be able to fill us in about what's going on the bench there. But yeah, it's going to be tough now for the Thunder.
Well, Thunder down to 10 men now, and if it was back to the wall before, it certainly is now. As Thunder just trying to set themselves up.
Yeah, it looks like Lana Harch is donning the gloves for this final 20 minutes or so.
Well, surely Brisbane City will just be testing her for the remainder of the evening, I think, here. Ms. Hollett was outstanding today, but it was a decision that she made, and now Thunder down to 10 players. Difficult to find a way back now for Thunder, there's a shot on goal, just goes over the bars, it floated over the bar as well.
Yeah, so, you know, by the letter of the law, it's a red card out, but you know, I was wondering if the referee might apply any discretion there, given the game has gone. I think, is it Cashman?
It is Georgia Thompson who's making way for Brisbane City, and she is going to be replaced by Hummels. And it is Cashman who will come off as well for City, as Easton Coots comes on as well. And that just signalling that Brisbane City, it will be, there's a late tackle there from Liz Hurlett, not surprisingly a red card really.
Yeah, she had to commit herself, but she had to get there first, didn't she? An opportunity now for the two youngsters, Hummels and Easton Coots, to make their mark. Two very talented players. Get their 20 minutes or so here at the Suncorp.
There's Hummels, drills it across goal, it's knocked away, goes back in goals. Arch in goals now for Thunder. And she holds everything on. She's been very much a sweeper keeper here. She's well off her line. Right, now to Hummels. Straight back to Easton Coots. Dylan. There's Lucania. Over the top now, and Abby Lloyd latches onto it. Lloyd might try and go herself here. She's got a bit of options, funny enough, forward here. Big chance here for Thunder. It's played back in, looking for Lloyd, but it's not the best of passes.
Disappointing end to that, because I mean, at one stage, Lloyd just had the one defender in front of her. Just couldn't quite capitalise. It would be nice for the Thunder just to grab, a consolation goal.
Well, definitely still going for it, just leaving Abby Lloyd up top on her own. And definitely not sitting too back as a lot of sides would do in this situation, but when do you ever play a grand final at Suncorp Stadium? There's Harch with the goal kick. It's down the plate there by Lloyd, but it's gone out for a throw. Just close to 15 minutes to play here at Suncorp Stadium in the grand final of the FQPL Women's. Brisbane City cruising really to a 4-goal lead against 10 South West Queensland Thunder. And Liz Hurlett sent off. Really composed there by
it certainly was,
Vichy, but it's given up though. Easton Coots. Coots coming across, she puts it on the plate for the 2 attempts on goal by Thompson, but it's always good when you come in as a substitute keeper to get a few good saves, and she has certainly done that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure of the goalkeeping prowess prior to this, but yeah, she's dealt with everything that she's had to so far. And Steph Latham just still waiting to try and get on the score sheet. 15 minutes or so for her to try and do so.
Well, Harch is 38 years of age, so I'm sure she's played some kind of goalkeeping role before.
Yeah, perhaps in training, or yeah. Get some outfielders who, like to try and do a bit between the sticks at times. Hummels is quick.
Doing really well on this right side, Hummels. But good defending, it will come to the corner.
Yeah, Williams doing well to stick to the task.
And Harch also won the league title with Brisbane Roar in her time as a player. Might be tested here as City look to make it 5. Thunder, refusing to give up on it, and they might try and break. Good tackle, still brilliant. But the pass just drifting offside, did everything, so everything
did well to ride those tackles, didn't she? But then they just ran out of steam at the end.
Leave them now. There's that delivery by Hummels. A little bit too deep. Arch still relatively untroubled since coming in goals.
Another change.
That's a wonderful run. Gets past the one challenge, gets past the second challenge. Just unfortunately, but if pick anyone out, Brisbane City did really well to stop the offside trap. There's Isa coming onto the park now for Hall. A defensive change, probably just more about energy. Williams running into trouble. Here's Hummels trying to drive in, and Thunder clear. And as we have a break, we have James Coughlin on the sideline. James, 4-0 to Brisbane City. South West Queensland Thunder down to 10 players. What do you think of the remainder of the game?
I think it's going to be played at a pretty leisurely pace. City still looking nice and comfortable, although I will say the City bench still wanting them to finish this game strong, and it was a dejected Liz Hollett walking down the tunnel as well after her red card. But look, got to give big props to Lana Harch coming and taking over in goals as well to fill it in there. But I think City there only about 13 minutes away from party time.
Thanks for that, James, and that's exactly the way it's playing out. But you just have to say Thunder still giving it the best shot. They are trying to get up the park. They're battling for every ball. They're refusing to give up on those 50-50s. They're just being outclassed a little bit by this Brisbane City side.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, the gulf between the two sides is pretty evident. But
Harch's clearance might just roll in here. Back to stop. Goal there. So that came out of nothing, completely out of nothing there. There's Lana Harch just unable to get the ball at the park.
Yeah, Spreadborough just able to get back in time and prevent a 5th.
Spreadborough, definitely one of the best centre-backs in the division. What a time now for Brisbane City. They just struck the ball around nicely. There's Dillon. There's Fryer trying to squeeze it through, but Doro has it. She clears, looking for Evans. Here's Evans, being crowded out. No real option around. Thunder try to retain possession a little bit here. That was nicely worked though.
Some nice play there.
There's Malloy just beaten to the ball. Fryer trying to come down. Right side, Williams with the interception. And we have 10 minutes to go here at Suncorp Stadium. Brisbane City are 10 minutes away from being crowned champions and premiers of the division, winning it at a canter.
Yeah, and of course emulating their men's side from a couple of years ago, who I think had the perfect season when they were back in the FQPL 1. Don't know if they did it with, you know, with the goals that the girls have scored this year, but yeah, what a season for Brisbane City, and it will be really interesting to see how they do get on in the NPL next year.
Well, there is a big step up there as Fryer might just drifted offside there. She has done. Offside flag is up.
Yeah, good save from Harch, even though it didn't matter.
Another really good save, you're right there, from Harch. Standing keeper. And since she has been on the field, it is still 0-0. It was really close.
Yeah, it was a close one, that. just have been half a yard ahead of the defensive line. There's more activity on the Thunder bench.
It is Lloyd, the captain, coming off, and she's replaced there by Fraser. Thunder just trying to maybe have an opportunity in the remaining time. Here is Abby Lloyd. She's got a lot of pace and so tricky. Comes in at right foot, fires it towards goal, and that is an absolute peach of a finish from Abby Lloyd, and the crowd goes berserk. The 10 men have found a way to go. It might not mean a whole lot, but it certainly means so much to these players, and they're right back at it.
Wow, that is some strike from Abby Lloyd. Fantastic, fantastic for those supporters as well, Al, to have a goal to cheer, and what a goal. We've seen her do this a few times during the season, works it onto the right boot, and wow, what a shot. Nothing Sunderland can do with that.
It's probably the best goal of the day, and Thunder showing that they can trouble Brisbane City, and they've scored that consolation goal. As City go from one end to the other straight away, and it's picked up by Harchin goals.
Yeah, you kind of wonder, you know, what might have been if she had been fit to play the whole game out. Just showing, you know, her quality shining through there. What a goal that was.
Well, it's a goal that you expected to score, really, with the goals she has scored. And here is still going, trying to play it across. There's not quite anyone there as Thunder do look a little bit lesser numbers at the back there. They're leaving players forward. I think they're looking to try and get another one. What a goal that was from Abby Lloyd.
Well, I did say earlier, you know, just for a Thunder player, just try and get a little bit of, you know, individual glory, if you like, and she certainly did that there. You know, a goal that doesn't mean too much in the whole context of the game, but yeah, like you say, Al, you know, for a moment for her and those supporters as well.
Hummels now in space, and Arch was actually quick to read that there. She's certainly reading that as an outfield player.
She did. She left a big gap there at her near post, didn't she, Alan? But yeah, Hummels, yeah, not taking advantage.
I think just in that area, you just expect the keeper to be on a line, you know. Has been an intriguing second 45 minutes. City surely on right now to be crowned champions. But Thunder certainly gave as good really as they got in the second half, especially going down to 10. Made a massive difference to this game. You know, it's the old classic tale that it's harder to play against 10 than it is against 11. And since being down to 10, Thunder are 1-0 up.
Yeah, yeah, it's funny how that works sometimes. Yeah, look, it's clear to see the gap in quality, but now Thunder should take a lot of credit too from this game. They certainly haven't let their heads drop, and yeah, a nice little wonder goal at the end there from Lloyd.
Substitution being made there by Brisbane City. There's a bring on Buzzo for Kramer. Kramer's had an exceptional game. Well, just fell out a little bit towards the end, but I'm sure that's down to tired legs. Again, now is Hummels. Hummels is in lots of room. Strong defending at the back this time by Williams. Picked up again. There, Williams running into a bit of trouble. Squeeze it through there. Oh, wonderful. Goalkeeper, the Hawks came out. Took 2 times to collect it, but did a job again, once again reading it brilliantly.
Yeah, she did do well there. Lena Harch, lovely little through ball, I think from Georgia Thompson too. Maybe she's got, as her career enters the twilight years, shall we say, maybe she's got a future as a goalkeeper. She wants to keep going for a few more years, Lena Harch.
Well, goalkeepers certainly play a lot longer than outfield players. We'll soon see if that is the case. She's a big figure in that Thunder squad. She is the respect of the full team. She is an ever-canning presence on the park too. And you can really see that by the way she's playing in goals at the moment. City looking to just put a little bit more on Thunder here. To hold the ball. Making Thunder work really hard for it. There's a through ball, a little bit of space here. Harch with a big save. And not surprisingly, she uses her foot there though. Adam, what a save that is from Harch.
Yeah, great. Sometimes you've just got to just do what you can, and she gets a boot to this one. Look for all the world it was going to. Steph Latham again, still hasn't got a goal. Yeah, maybe she might have gone across the keeper again if she had that moment against Steph Latham, but yeah, all credit to Harch.
Well, you said it earlier, but certainly that time you would have put your mortgage on her scoring.
She's got, what, 3 minutes or so to try and find a goal for herself.
Here's Lucania. Lots of room now for City, so much space as they just make Thunder work really hard, especially now down to 10. The ball line far and across, and again it is Harch who collects it. Lloyd flicking on, trying. City working really hard, working really well. That's given away in the middle of the park here, and there is numbers forward. Could she do it again here? Possibly Lloyd. She's got 3 players around her, and she lets fly, and it goes over the bar.
Yeah, I thought maybe we were going to see a repeat of her exploits earlier. Just couldn't quite keep the shot down.
Well, you certainly wouldn't put it past her scoring from there at all after that last one. She seems to work best when she's on her own and she's got to try and make her magic happen. You see here again, always looking to shoot, always looking to be positive. Doesn't matter how many players are around her. An exceptional talent at 27 years of age.
Yeah, so hard just playing up, up front by yourself, ploughing that lone furrow. But, she's done it brilliantly, as did her sister, before she came on.
Judging by her performance coming off the bench, you wouldn't even suspect she had any sort of injury.
Yeah, no, certainly no evidence to suggest that. And yeah, just a big shame she wasn't able to do the 90 minutes for City, as Harch is way out of the goal, but the
flag is up there. Harch well out of her goal, and she was saved there by the offside flag this time. But still didn't go in the back of the net either way. Oh, that was a real close. I don't think that was offside at all.
Isn't it? Marginal.
Is she? Anna Harch. Giving it away. She's well off her line. She should probably get back in on goals there. But here comes City. It's Hummels. Hummels will look to play it in, surely. She does get it across, and it's blocked and cleared. Dillon just floats it in, and Harch to collect. Right on the 90th minute now. Brisbane City Just looking to see this one. There's 4 minutes of additional time here at Suncorp Stadium in the McDonald's FQPL 1 Grand Final. First versus second. Brisbane City 4-1 up here against Thunder, and have yet to score since having the extra player advantage and a Harch in goals.
Yeah, credit to Harch and the 10 players of the Thunder. When you know Hollett was sent off, you kind of feared for South West Queensland Thunder, but yeah, they've been pretty impressive, I've got to say, in these last 20 minutes or so, just to try and keep City at arm's length. Had a bit of luck along the way. I think they can, be proud of their efforts this afternoon.
They certainly can. As I think Brisbane City will just be happy they find the full-time whistle themselves as well. It's a very hot day out there. Been a great occasion. City just finding a lot of room. There's Thunder evidently very tired now. There's a squeeze ball through here to keeps it in. So it's back to shot, and it's in the back of the net. Harch did absolutely nothing there. It was hard to see, but Brisbane City make it goal number 5.
Yeah, Stephanie Latham has a goal. You can see the smile on her face.
And she most certainly hit the target there, Stephanie Latham. Harch couldn't really do nothing with that one. We'll catch that one back. She does get her grand final goal that she so desperately wanted. Harch just wrong-footed. Brisbane City make it 5. 5-star performance, 5 goals for the premiers and champions. Thunder still trying to something in the final moments as well for themselves. Evans trying to find Lloyd there. Brisbane City have shown this season they can score 5 against anybody, so Thunder should keep their heads up. They did well down to 10. Harch straight out there. It was offside, but the referee will stop it anyway. Very good sweeper keeping.
Yeah, I think Latham had just straight into an offside position there. Like you say, Harch was quick to read the danger.
Well, will Southwest Queensland Thunder have one last chance to score themselves? Forward it is flicked on, and that will go through to Sunderland, who really hasn't had much to do in the second half besides pick the ball at the back of the net.
That's it, yeah, other than that wonder goal. That, to be fair, she could do nothing about, given the quality of the strike.
They play them, and the referee does bring this game to a close. Brisbane City's remarkable season continues as they are premiers and now champions after beating Southwest Queensland Thunder by 5 goals to 1. Brisbane City, an utter dominant performance, Adam, and one that they can certainly be proud of themselves as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, both sides take enormous credit. City, they put on a bit of a show for everyone. They proved their quality, and it just crowns a superb campaign for them. And like I said, I can't wait to see them in the NPL next year. And look, for Thunder, they stuck to the task. Such a difficult assignment against this City team, but they can be proud of their efforts today.
Brisbane City have shown that they are a class above the rest of the division, but Southwest Queensland Thunder finished deservedly second. They are beaten here by a resounding 5 goals to 1. Southwest Queensland Thunder can be proud of themselves too, as they They really turned their season around from last season till now, making the finals. And we have James Coughlin on the sideline, joined with the Brisbane City captain.
Steph, congratulations, perfection achieved, 23 for 23. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels amazing. I think this is a season, obviously, all the girls will remember. It's definitely one of the best seasons I've ever played in. I don't think we'll be able to top that.
And a special day, grand final at Suncorp Stadium, resounding win for you guys. What was it like playing out there?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I think just like experiencing all the facilities today, the girls were really excited to get back here. We had a small snippet of it for the World Cup validation match, so I think we're all really excited just to come back and actually, have a proper game on it. Yeah.
And from a personal perspective, it took 90-something minutes, but you finally got goal 53 of the season. Just a remarkable effort.
Yeah, I think, I was happy with my season, but when it comes to finals, I don't really care who scored today. I just wanted to come away with the win and get that perfect season and hold up that trophy. So I'm happy to get one in the end. But, it just wasn't my day in front of the goal today.
Either way, congratulations. Phenomenal season. I'll let you go join the team huddle, but congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks.
Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, James. Wonderful season from Brisbane City. Only by 5-1. Steph Latham finally did get a goal there, Adam, didn't she?
Yeah, she got a goal in the end as we about to look back on the game highlights. This was the first goal there. Brisbane City coming in the 15th minute. See Shani Fryer just getting ahead of the marker. We thought there might have been a suspicion of offside. It was tight. Tucks it away nicely.
Shani Fryer just has that much pace, and she was troubling the defence and the whole league this year, and it's a wonderful goal. Wonderful work goal from Brisbane City. That did get them off and running for Brisbane City. Extended their lead. A wonderful bit of magic.
Yeah, Georgia Thompson there, great feet and a super finish. And here's the header.
Thompson at the double, headed into the ground to make it 3-0 at the time. Some wonderful goal again as Thompson gets a hat-trick and beats Pollard in goals. Well, South West Queensland Thunder, they gave as good as they got when they could, and this is an absolute wonder goal. Goal of the game.
Yeah, this is the best of the lot, isn't it, from Abby Lloyd. Just rifles that into the back of the net. Great moment for her and those Thunder fans. And then here we go, Steph Latham, 52 goals this season. Gets one here at the Suncorp.
Well, that resounded off for a massive win for Brisbane City, 5-1. They will be presented with the trophy. They can be absolutely delighted with this season, Adam, and like you say, it is always interesting to see how teams who win this division pair in the NPLW.
Yeah, definitely so. Look, like I said, it will be a step up, and I'm sure they just want to enjoy this moment now, but in football we're always looking ahead, aren't we? And yeah, to see them in the NPL next year, look, they've got some really, really good technical players. Obviously, recruitment will be key, but if they can keep the core of this group together, yeah, they can cause some problems in the NPL next year for sure.
Well, Brisbane City go and celebrate with their crowd as we approach the final. Full time here, Brisbane City winning the McDonald's Football Queensland Premier League by 5-1 here in the grand final as we go to an ad break.
The thing about us Australians, everyone's a coffee critic. You give us a lackluster latte, we'll turn it into a down-the-sink-a-chino. That's why for our 30th birthday, we're celebrating 30 years of early risers, sideline cheers, road trip pick-me-ups, and long sips squeezed into short breaks. Because at McCafe, we're committed to making a smooth, rich blend of coffee, not just fit for anyone, but coffee fit for an Aussie.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Well, we are halfway through now of these four blockbuster grand finals as Football Queensland competitions come to a close. In the FQPL men's and women's, there was certainly some key moments throughout the game, especially in this one. As we'll see back here, that the red card that changed the game, Adam, but I think it was a correct call from the referee.
Yeah, look, it was. I did wonder whether that it might have been a bit of discretion from the official, but now she's followed the rule book, obviously, and yeah, it's a clear red card. Yeah, real shame for Liz Hollett, because she'd been very impressive up until then. So not the way she'd have wanted her afternoon to end.
It certainly did change the game, but it changed it into SWQ Queensland Thunder's favour as we see the big moment in the men's game earlier.
Huge moment. This is in the last minute of added on time. It's Brad Scott with the shot, and it's tipped over brilliantly from the Wolves keeper Duncan Short to give his side victory. If that goes in, we're going into extra time. Look at that. That is a world-class save from Duncan Short, and it just capped off what was a very impressive display from him.
Duncan Short was tremendous throughout the game today, as we will now present the trophy to Brisbane City.
It is time to commence the presentations here. I mean, a crazy start already after two crazy grand finals, hey? It's only fitting. Let's commence the presentation ceremony for the 2023 FQPL 1 men's and women's grand finals. And I was going to say joining me up here, but also fixing the stage is Football Queensland CEO Robert Cavalucci. We have had two hugely entertaining games kicking off today's NPL and FQPL 1 Macca's grand finals. Plenty of amazing talent on display, but before we get started, on behalf of Football Queensland, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank each and every one of you for being here at Suncorp Stadium and for your support here of football in Queensland in 2023. Give yourselves a round of applause. I'd also like to acknowledge the players, coaches, volunteers and support staff from our FQPL 1 clubs who made this season possible. Thank you for your ongoing commitment to growing our game in Queensland. Now, congratulations again to the winners of the FQPL 1 Men's Grand Final. Played earlier today, Wynnum Wolves FC defeating Surfers Paradise Apollo 1-0. We know our beautiful game would not be able to go ahead if it weren't for our match officials as well. So we'd like to invite the four match officials from the FQPL Men's Grand Final to come forward first to collect their medals. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Please welcome and congratulate Mackenzie Janes, James Sherry, Abdullah Al-Khamisi and Tom Fell. And now we would like to invite forward our match officials from the game you've just seen, the FQPL 1 Women's Grand Final. Congratulations to Paige Mallow-Aduli, Jessica Jensen, Connor Evans and Daisy Kuipers. All our referees have done a wonderful job. Thank you very much for being here. And unfortunately, in every grand final, we've got to crown a runner-up. And today's FQPL 1 Women's Grand Final runners-up had a great season. They put in a great fight, but just fell short today on Grand Final day. They did secure a top 2 spot, recorded some impressive results along the way, and an amazing goal today against Brisbane City FC. Please join me in congratulating this year's FQPL 1 Women's runners-up, Southwest Queensland Thunder, as they come forward to collect their medals. Ladies and gentlemen, as the staff make their way down the stairs with their team, please once again congratulate our runners-up in the FQPL 1 Women's Grand Final, Southwest Queensland Thunder. And now we turn our attention to our grand final winners today. They've capped off an incredible season. In fact, they went through undefeated. It's an outstanding performance, securing the premiership with a 5-1 victory against Southwest Queensland Thunder. I'd like to invite the Brisbane FC forward and their captain to say a few words and to receive their grand final champions medals. Give it up for Brisbane City FC. Do you want to head down here as well? And just one or two words? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, with the Brisbane City FC captain, an amazing 53 goals this year for Steph Latham. Give it up. And you only got one today. You let the rest of the team shine, Steph. What an amazing team you've got here. Under 23 victory yesterday. Now you girls have taken it out today. How does that feel? Come forward, please. Tell your fans how it feels.
Yeah, I think that's a season most of us girls will never forget. You know, to go through undefeated, both, you know, and get the win in both the 23s and the women's, it's something really special, and I think it just shows, you know, what the club are doing for the women's program.
Absolutely, you are FQPL 1 Women's Champions this year. Go and celebrate your Addergate trophy, ladies and gentlemen. The captain of Brisbane City FC, Steph Latham. And now we'd like to call forward the rest of the winning champion squad from Brisbane City FC to collect their winners' medals this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, as the all-important support staff come through for their medals, the team photo's about to be taken. Give it up once again for your FQPL 1 Women's Champions, Brisbane City FC. And now to hand over the trophy is Football Queensland CEO Robert Cavalucci. Brisbane City fans, I'll let you get us started. The champagne's been popped, ladies and gentlemen. Your FQPL 1 Women's Grand Final champions, Brisbane City FC. That brings us to the end of the FQPL 1 Grand Final presentations with 2 unmissable NPL Grand Finals up next. Thank you for joining us all today, and we hope you'll be able to stay to enjoy the remaining football matches on Grand Final Day 2023.